Hi guys, my name is Tanya and welcome back to my channel Project Podium. Today I'm doing a podcast with Veer Sheth. I have never actually met a racing driver in person.
I just drive around occasionally.
But what are the cool driving stuff you do?
Yeah, so I race Formula 4 and this year actually I want to get a seat in GT cars. So I'm a racing driver.
Before we start properly, I want to ask you a question. Can I touch your hair?
Go for it.
How are you maintaining this?
It's not as difficult as it looks. I've luckily been blessed with amazing hair. It comes with its own set of challenges.
So you just wake up and your hair is like that?
No. No. It takes like... it takes a while. It takes a while and then it gets worse throughout the day.
Then how you wear a helmet?
It takes time for me to get the positioning perfect because sometimes if I put the balaclava on incorrectly, then like a little strand of hair will come like this and then I just can't see anything.
Oh damn, and then caps and also out of...
Bucket hats. I have a bucket hat collection. I love my bucket hats.
Me too, I love my bucket hats as well. I have a really cool bucket hat, I'm going to give you one.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Done.
I painted it.
What?
Yeah, I painted it.
Okay.
How did you get into racing?
So my dad's actually into cars with car dealerships, and so for me, I grew up in that environment. And you know, when I found out that there's car races, there was like Candyland.
Yeah.
And in the 4th grade, we decided, let's do introduction to racing. And from there, the bug bit me, and been hooked since.
So you started with karting, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Started with 4-stroke karting with Rayo Racing, and after that moved to 2-stroke. Actually, that took me a lot longer to move to 2-stroke to completely commit to it. It was much later than others normally start.
Okay.
In 2021, when I was 14, I started properly racing 2-stroke. I did my first full season with Naren Karthikeyan's racing team.
Nice.
And yeah, since then I moved into Formula cars, which has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Done a lot of cool stuff, met a lot of cool people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how is it in Formula 4? Like, how's the feeling, man? I can't even imagine, because guess what? I don't even know how to drive.
No.
Yeah. What? I make content on racing.
And you don't know how to drive. You've seen the F1 movie? Feeling of flying, it is honestly there at times, and that is one part that I agree with, that's a feeling you chase every time you get in the car.
Right. Don't you feel scared?
Wait, what is that? There's a quote, no, on that, the closer you are to death, the more alive you feel. If you're actually genuinely scared and you get in the car, you can't drive.
Right.
You're not gonna be able to push yourself, you're not going to be able to push your car, and that is where a lot of people have their limitations. So the best drivers, yes, okay, they may have a bit more talent, but they also have that much less fear, is my thought process behind it.
When I go karting, so I try going karting like once in 3 months. You're already laughing. I've not even said anything. You're like, Arey.
No, there's no laughter. There's just a lot of silent judgment.
When I go karting now, I'm so scared that I don't know if I have to take a right or left only, and I'm always in the tire. I'm like, Arey, yaar, nikalo mujhe yahan se.
I'm gonna just call the dealership and tell them not to give you test drives.
No, it's my month. Listen, I'm gonna learn 3 things this year. Tell me if you know all 3. It'll be fun. Okay. Horse riding.
No.
I'm gonna learn
I'd
this.
fall off. I'd fall straight off.
But I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, my sister does horse riding. She loves it. She does it professionally. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Crazy family, yaar. Then I want to learn how to drive, which of course you don't know.
I'm not sure if I'm that
You
good
don't know driving, that's fine. But and I want to learn scuba.
Oh, I actually do know how to dive. I have my license as well, my certification. I just came back from Australia and I went to the Great Barrier Reef over there. I saw some crazy animals.
I'm sure.
It was insane.
I hope I can dive this year. I think so I will.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's easier than racing for sure. So.
Easier than driving?
For you?
For now, you've judged me too. This is the first time we are meeting and he's judged
First
me.
5 minutes.
First 5 minutes में he's like, इससे नहीं होगा, इसको घर पे बिठाओ. So do people ask you, what do you do?
Yeah. See, this easiest, and if I'm really, caught up, the easiest answer I can give them is I'm a student. I'm nothing more than a student. To explain racing to people
Yeah,
is
I
a
agree.
foreign concept right now,
Exactly.
and so it's really tricky to do it.
Yeah.
So I obviously, I do say I'm a racing driver. Then the question comes that, oh, what do you mean you're a racing driver? You just drive around in circles?
Yeah.
That question really bugs
Fix
me.
me, yeah.
It's really
It's pissing
annoying.
off. I understand.
But with obviously the whole Drive to Survive trend
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the F1 movie now, it's getting better
Yeah.
slowly.
But then I think it's getting better in the younger generation. What about the
Yeah.
aunties of the society and the uncles?
No, so a lot of them actually do know, because a lot of the younger guys are all like, oh yeah, we could do this. It's easy.
Huh.
The aunties and uncles, they actually have a good understanding of what racing is, because again, you have these periods when racing is very popular and then when
Yeah.
it's not.
Right.
And so a lot of them have grown up in that whole Schumacher period,
Hmm.
which obviously has stuck with them. And that time especially, it was very pronounced, the dangers of racing.
Right.
So
But do you have this, what I'm doing today is my plan B. I wanted to be a doctor, which did not work out. Do you have a plan B?
So my plan B is stick with cars in any way, shape or form. So I do racing for the love of cars, as a lot of other people do. And for me, as long as I'm involved with cars in any way, I'm very happy. So this year actually I'm starting work in a workshop to learn more about how the cars work from a mechanical standpoint. Because
Nice.
last year, in F4, it was good seeing it from a physics standpoint, but I was like, I want to get a bit more hands-on as well, because I feel like I need to understand how to maximize every component in order to gain the last tenth and a half. And so that's really where I want to focus on this year. My focus right now is on any form of racing as long as I find it fun.
Understood.
So over the last couple of years, I've found a lot of endurance racing fun.
Right.
It started in COVID when I actually got to do the 24 hours of Spa and 24 hours of Daytona online.
Oh, damn.
And so we had a full sim team behind that, and then that continued until I think last year. And that's been incredible doing that. Lately, I've got a bit of a kick in rallying, but that's becoming a bit hard to convince mom to let me do it. She's like, haven't I already let you do Formula 4? Like, what more do you want from me?
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine. She's not wrong.
She's not wrong, which is why I can't even push it. So.
Yeah. So at this age, is there a pressure? You're sometimes probably blank. Am I in the right thing? Or,
So everyone will always have those days when they're
Yeah.
questioning it, because, well, you're never gonna be the fastest guy on track every single day for all your life. Obviously, at some points, one driver might edge you out on a certain day, but you're always looking to maximize your whole season. But if things aren't going your way on that one day, when your luck isn't with you and everything just seems to be hitting you, that time you start to question, do I really want to do this?
Yeah.
Because it takes it out of you.
Of course.
I've had that day, and the worst part is it was a championship deciding day for me. And for a month after that, I was like, is this really worth it? Because I had put so much pressure on that one championship deciding day that I screwed up. I was within a point of clinching the title.
Shit.
And it just went like that. And I was gone after that race. My parents were there, my best friend was there at that race, and they were all like, we've never seen you like this. And that's really when you start questioning it. But you always have to think about whether it's worth it or not. Don't make that decision when you're in that slump. And so I will keep coming back to it. I love racing. I'm addicted to it. And
Yeah. How many hours do you put into sim and racing? Is it difficult? Is it taking a toll on your social life, or you don't care about your social life?
To an extent, I don't care about my social life, but obviously everyone does.
Of course.
I've missed out on a lot with, going out with friends and stuff for racing, which I'm more than happy to do because it is my passion.
Yeah.
And I will obviously keep chasing that dream.
An advantage when you have parents who are supporting you, right?
Oh, you have to have parents who are supporting
Yeah.
you. It's not possible. Racing is one of the sports where without any parent support, it's not possible to do it. Because it's expensive.
Yeah.
It is ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
The amount you're putting into racing, let's say, it can fund probably one season of racing can fund your whole undergrad and maybe even your master's program. Let's just leave it at that.
So do you want to talk numbers?
No,
Are you okay?
I can't talk numbers. I will get blackballed and how.
Okay, can we talk like not the exact number, but okay. If supposing there's a child who's like 5 years old, wants to get into racing, okay, for 5 years, how much is he going to spend? Like a ballpark.
So if he's starting in two-stroke karting, for example, it should go up to maybe 70 lakh, 80 lakh. What? Yeah, it's tough. It's bad.
What?
And it gets worse from there. And that's just in India, not even globally.
Yeah.
Like, you know, in India, it's so tough finding sponsors. And I'm lucky enough and privileged enough to be in a position where my dad is able to support me and willing to support me more than anything. And every season, you know, it's just finding sponsors who can help take off some of the burden.
Of course.
That's on him.
Yeah. Have cops ever caught you? Are you 18?
Yeah, I am.
Okay,
18.
thank
I am
God.
18.
Do you ever flex? You're like, अरे आप क्या पकड़ रहे हो? मैं racing करता हूँ.
So, I do this by mistake, you know, by mistake. By
Humble people we are, very humble.
Yeah, I give them my FMSCI license first. And they're like, what is this?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, racing license. Yeah, Lewis.
Oh yeah?
आप Formula 1 चलाते हो? Yeah, I race with Lewis Hamilton, you know.
Oh shit! They asked you?
Besties.
What are some dumb questions people have asked you about racing?
How difficult is it to drive in circles? Tomorrow I'll get in and I'll beat everyone, you know. It's not stupid questions that they ask, but it's people aren't able to grasp the difficulty of it.
Yeah.
You know, you're pulling up to 5-6 Gs in Formula 1 on corners and it's tough.
Yeah.
Your stamina takes a hit, you know, you're pushing yourself every lap, you're really overworking your neck, back and lats quite a bit, and it's tough.
Yeah.
It's very tough.
What are your hobbies apart from racing?
Apart from racing,
Maybe let's do like sports first.
okay, so which sports do I play?
Yeah.
Badminton, tennis, table tennis, little bit of squash. I'm not a fan of it though. Pickleball, paddleball. I'm learning snooker actually.
Oh.
I'm learning how to golf. I'm not very good at it.
Cricket.
No, I don't like cricket.
India में रह के you're saying
I don't like.
guts.
I find cricket.
Boring.
No, I can't say that and then walk out of here. So I don't like cricket.
Even I don't
Let's
like
just leave it at that.
So apart from like racing, if you could like maybe make a career in a sport, which one would you choose?
Basketball. I like playing basketball.
Oh
It's a lot of fun.
wow! You didn't even tell me you play basketball. These
Yeah,
are just
but
the
we-
racket sports that you mentioned.
Yeah, that was just
Oh.
racket sports.
Oh god! Like, what are 3 advice that you would give to like someone who's super young and fresh and wants to get into racing?
Have a conversation with your parents. Figure out how dedicated you are to this. You know what? Have fun.
Yeah.
Your parents will obviously be okay with that if they're in a position to support you. Don't take it too seriously at the start. You know, you need to keep having fun. You need to enjoy it because otherwise you will start hating it.
Yeah.
And even if you're doing it just because, oh, you know, my dad likes it,
Yeah.
so I'll do it. It's spending
Yeah.
time with him. You will eventually start hating it.
Very cool advice actually.
Yeah.
No one has told me that before.
Yeah.
You start with karting and then you go levels up. There is no other way, of course, to get into racing in general.
That is the typical way. Now you can also start with sim racing and get into maybe not a Formula car, but definitely a GT car. So that is quite a new thing because sim racing makes it a bit more affordable to get your
Right.
start. Obviously, you are talking about simulator setups that are still in the lakhs.
Yeah.
Instead of tens of lakhs, it's less.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen a couple of people start in Formula cars directly.
Oh.
It takes a bit for them to get going, but they do manage.
So you obviously have like a lot of friends who are racers. How is the competition and how is like the friendship? Are y'all even friends?
So you have to differentiate things that happen on track and your friendship if you want to keep it long term. Because if you take every small instance of, you know, unhappiness on track, off the track, you will start resenting the person.
Right.
Because end of the day, you're both competing for a win.
Yeah.
Nobody's wanting to come second.
Sure.
And people will do a lot of things to win. They'll push you to the limit, You may find that unfair because, oh, you know, he's my friend.
Yeah.
Why is he doing that?
Yeah.
But no,
But
it's a competition. Everyone is
Yeah.
putting money into this.
Yeah.
Everyone has obviously vested interest, and so yeah.
Apart from sports, what else is your unwinding time?
TV shows and
Oh,
movies.
what
I
type of
love.
movies?
So TV shows. Let's start with that. That's a bit easier. Comedy.
Okay.
The Grand Tour, Top Gear, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, interesting choices.
Interesting choices.
I'm surprised you don't have Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek is there in the top 5. Top 5.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine से तो better है यार.
No way.
हाँ यार.
No.
नहीं यार.
Hang on. You can't say that.
नहीं, for me maybe. But getting to our last segment, Formula One. Since how long are you watching?
I've been watching since 2012.
Oh wow.
So I was, 5 years old when I started, yeah.
Did you watch the film?
Yes.
What are your takes on it?
Okay, see. You can't go into the film as a Formula One fan.
Yeah.
It's like what Top Gun is to the Air Force.
Right.
It's sending the wrong message in a way to people who are going into it thinking, oh, you know, this is what F1 is. Because
Yeah.
effectively one driver crashing into others.
Yeah, they've
and
glorified cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they've actually, you know, taken Formula 2 cars, modified it,
Yeah.
put it on the F1
Yeah.
grid.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's really cool.
Yeah. Who is your favorite driver?
All time or current?
Current grid.
So I'm split between Hamilton and Piastri.
Oh, I'm a Max fan.
I'm good. Bye-bye.
Me too. So mutual feelings. Not mutual feelings for this though. So what are you thinking about the whole Hamilton Ferrari situation?
It'll take him time to adapt.
And
It's
how
not.
much time?
I'm hoping that Silverstone is a turning point because Silverstone's always been strong.
Yeah.
But it's going to be tough for him to come back because he's obviously now pushing 40.
Yeah.
And it's not easy to do
Yeah.
it. I think if he does win the championship, which is a very long shot, I don't think it's going to happen. It'll be something that is probably one of the highlights of his career then.
100%. But now that we are hearing about the Max switch to Mercedes, do you think that's happening or do you think he's going to take a sabbatical?
See, we've had rumors about it for a long time.
Yeah.
But with Red Bull's current form,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. And Max has anyways said he doesn't want to race past 2027, 2028.
Yeah.
He's interested, obviously he's trying his hand in GTs now.
Yeah, exactly.
And that is, I think he's starting to move away from Red Bull a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's going to be tricky because they're so intertwined now, Max and Red Bull. They're almost like one. One can't survive without the other. You see, Max is so into racing.
Yeah.
He has his own, obviously, team that competes in races like Spa 24.
Yeah, he won
24
there.
Yeah, exactly.
He won there.
It's sponsored by Red Bull.
Ah.
So to really break away from Red Bull is going to be a big deal for Max. I think he's going to stick with Red Bull because they've obviously stuck with him. They've given him that trust for so long. And they've also given him success. He's given them a lot of success. I really want to see what happens if he moves to Merc.
Yeah.
Because effectively that means you have him and Antonelli.
Yeah.
Because Antonelli's been Merc's golden child for a long time.
It is like Charles for Ferrari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be sad, obviously, seeing George go.
Yeah.
But
Then where will George go? Like this whole driver grid is going to shuffle again. Like we had the whole Hamilton Ferrari
it's
situation.
going to be very interesting.
Yeah. Have you met any like drivers?
Only at races, not personally, but I mean on the current grid. But obviously I've had the opportunity to interact with Narain. He was also the mentor of the racing team when I used to race for them. I've met Hakkinen actually. That was quite fun.
When he came to Bombay?
When he came to Bombay.
Yeah. I want to play a small game with you. Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot now. Game is basically, I'm going to ask you questions and you have to tell me who is the best at it in the current grid.
Okay.
Best at overtakes.
Best at overtakes, Verstappen.
Okay. Best at qualifying.
Hamilton or Piastri?
Best. Now.
Hamilton.
Best aura.
Hamilton.
Best in handling pressure.
Antonelli.
Best in teamwork.
Piastri, or actually Sainz was also really good actually thinking back to last year. Sainz.
Yeah.
Sainz.
Best mentality.
Piastri.
Yeah, Piastri is really cool.
Piastri is very strong mentally.
Who do you think is McLaren's number one driver?
You know who my choice is. I'm a Piastri. I like Piastri. I'm a
Me
Piastri
too.
fan.
I am also a Piastri fan. Do you think he could like back the championship this season?
Very likely.
Yeah. What are like your two bold predictions for the remainder of the season. Like extremely bold.
Hamilton wins the race and Hulkenberg gets his podium.
Oh my god, yeah!
I want that to happen so badly.
Yeah, what has Take done to their car?
They've put a rocket ship.
Yeah,
An
yeah.
absolute rocket ship.
Yeah. What do you think is going to happen with like the 2026 regulations? Which team is going to struggle the most and which team is going to have an advantage?
So I think Ferrari have been getting a lot of upgrades. So that means they have obviously been putting focus on 25, which means 26 is going to be tough.
Okay.
But at the same time, they have said that they have a whole committee of engineers that are working on it.
I don't trust those engineers.
I don't.
Yeah.
Italian engineers are. I love classic cars.
Yeah.
And I know what Italian engineers have come up with in the past. It is interesting to say the best.
Okay.
They've come up with fantastic engines, but now obviously you have electrical stuff that is very important in racing, and their history. Italian electrics, of course, bulletproof. Bulletproof.
Who's gonna have advantage?
I'm hoping McLaren. I've been a McLaren fan for as long as I can remember. I'm hoping McLaren.
Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
It was a fun chat.
It was very fun.
I'm
Thank you
gonna
for having
ask
me.
you what shampoo you use. That's been on my mind since we started the podcast.
I'll tell you.
Okay, thank you. And hope to see you very
Yes,
soon.
very soon.
Thank you.